Bin lorry, why are you in the way? Oh, I knew it would be a good idea this morning. Freeze my ass off in my mesh jacket. Nice and cool. Oh, lovely. On the way home. Just what we want. Is there enough room to squeeze? The answer is almost always yes. Almost always yes. I don't quite know what this is though. This is the suck my nuts. This is the fun time, happy go home time. Oh, and the football football guys not sat next to each other today, so it was nice. I'll go suck a dick. Nice and quiet. Oh, I can turn my grips off. They're off officially. First time off. What the fuck is going on here? Dominance asserted. Hot. Summer is here. Is it gonna stay? Open me little vent. I can't get to me vents. Oh, you're in the way. Get the fuck out the way. Oh, all vents open. This is it. Mesh jacket on. Vents open. Heat grips off. It's officially summer. It's happened. Wonder if. Yeah. Well, easy. This is how we do it. You know, I've seen a load of work emails go around about, and it's always like, charity's a good thing, you know, it's nice for people to want to do, to raise money, to give aid to people who need it, but I've always wondered why the charity is like, always nice or like, pointlessly stupid. Do you know, like the old bath of baked beans? Oh no, not a bath of baked beans, it should be like a bath of used Johnnies or something. Like, I couldn't care less whether someone goes in a bath of, but you're giving money for the charity, not so much the sponsored event, or like a sponsored trek around like the Himalayas. What the fuck is the plural? You know what I mean? Around the old mountains, and that's just a nice holiday. Surely there's you're just paying for someone to go on holiday, and they get to feel doubly smug about it. There has to be like, you know, like a struggle involved. Like, you know, someone that goes for a run, someone who's going to do like a marathon or a half marathon, they've never ran before and they want to do it. That, I think, you know, there's struggle involved in that. There's training involved. There's a risk of failure. There's no risk to it, unless you want to, you know, boil the baked beans before you put them in the in the bath. You may as well like just say, oh, going to Spain next weekend, do you want to sponsor me? Or do you want to donate some money to charity? No, I don't. But if you go, I'm not going to go to Spain, however, if you sponsored me, I'll go to Spain, I'll give the money away. I don't know. There's a definite, like, weird perception with what people think is a valid, sponsorable event. There needs to be a chance of serious injury or death. Or at the very least, I suppose when you look at the people who have been afflicted by, say, like, you know, like cancer, and they're in the recovery, so some sort of physical activity or physical, you know, like skydiving and things like that, something that like takes a toll on the body. Sure, celebrate the fact that you know, you've overcome or you are overcoming this adversity, but not some pleb from accounts who just wants to look good on his CV. I've done charity work. Sun's out, cars out apparently. A lot of people on the go. Doesn't bode well. Ah, fuck, I was supposed to turn left there. Nuts. Oh, this isn't good. I can feel I've left my phone in my pocket. My very slidey phone. I'll have to do some traffic light shenanigans. Oh, I hate this filtering on this road. It's gonna get me in trouble again. Fuck. Oy vey. That's a thing I've heard people say. Might be a religious thing though. Definitely not going to get through the next set of lights. Hope you're not trying to sneak to the front. I'm Brittany, bitch. That's a fucking no chance scenario, that, is it? Nice one! I'll use this opportunity to relocate my phone. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. I was due for an upgrade anyway. They always squeeze up at this end. Tricky, 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 tricky tips. Could do with adjusting that with the mirror a little bit better. Ah, do up your slag. Haha, secure. Oh yes, make all the fucking traffic. Range Rover. What do you expect? What do you expect? Oh, all the concentration today. I'm a nice boy. Oh, there were temporary shenanigans going on at this next junction, I think. I don't know whether he's struggling to get up that hill or he's just pissing around. But either way, it's nice to not see a kid on an e-bike for a change. Real efforts being made. Oh, it's got to be done. Oh, it's green though. It's green. I would have done. Filtering through on green is how accidents happen. God, I'm so glad I wore this mesh. Mesh. Spash mesh. Jack. Give him loads of space there. Oh, look at that. Ninja. Fucking hell, where's everyone come from? Is there a sale on? People. Was once. Oh, I've got to go out this weekend if it's nice and sunny like this. Got to. Be rude not to. What's a bank holiday as well? Woohoo! I would have went out last weekend, but I was struck down in the prime of life. Super sick. Finished in the gym on Friday afternoon. Had something to eat. Sat on the couch. Stayed there for 24 hours. Watched every episode of Yu Yu Hakusho on Crunchyroll. Well, they were playing while I drifted in and out of consciousness. Oh, that was rough. I don't usually get sick either, which is... Well, when I do, it's normally for like a, 24-hour doggy hitting the nuts, 24-hour period, and then done. I only started feeling relatively normal again by Sunday. I spent most of the week in a bit of a funk. All these bicycles out today. That's how you know they're fair weather bikers, because I have done this strip many times. Never seen them before. Whoa, it's a Mexican standoff. Was that a regular occurrence in Mexico with 3 people trying to shoot each other all at the same time? I should Google things more. But then by the time I get home, I've forgotten the question. Double doggy. Ooh, what's this? Eat with chopsticks while watching Netflix. Yeah, there's another one. Fairweather rider. On a big GS. I say that like I'm some sort of superior being. There's no reason in the world that makes commuting to work on a bike impossible. It could be parking, it could be close to work, it could be a multitude of reasons why people can't use their bike on this road every day at the same time as I do. The main one being they are weak. It is nice to see the two-wheel bros out and about. Oh, I might prep my bike tomorrow, give it a nice clean. Couldn't do it last weekend because I was ill. Couldn't do it the weekend before because I broke the fucking tap and I'd forgotten that I needed the new adapter. Still, it's cleaner than Pudmoto's bike ever was. Disgusting. You, sir, disgust me. Douche. Ooh. I also put some of that fuel system cleaner in the bike. Try and give it a good run through before I get a chance to strip and clean the injectors. It's loath to do any kind of job like that if I'm going to be needing the bike at any time in the near future, just on the off chance something inexplicable happens and I break something. I would like to pick up some more spark plugs, some new spark plugs as well, but I've got no idea like the condition of the plugs that are in here at the moment, and to get to them I practically need to strip down to the injectors anyway, so it feels like it should be a job I can do at the same time. I've never quite known though, like, I mean I've got some feeler gauges at home, so I could probably just gap the spark plugs myself, or check the gap, and then clean them up. I have an ultrasonic cleaner as well that could get most of the job done, as well as a injector cleaning kit, which is like those battery connectors and the spray terminal bottle things, so give them a flush through, just to stop it hitching at the low revs. Hoping that might smoothen it out a bit. I mean, I don't know whether that's just like a VFR thing, because this is the only one I've ever ridden that's a VFR, but the fueling is not as good as any of the other bikes I've been on. at lower revs, that is. Once you sort of hit 7,000 and the VTEC kicks in, Rocket Man! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I should learn the words of more songs. I know the one bit everyone shouts and that's it. The rest of the words, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Regretting putting my neck gaiter on though. Could do with a nice little breeze around the old neck region and the nether region. Oh, I used to have these like riding jeans or biker jeans, not riding jeans, like a horsey. You know what I mean? They had like a little like a neoprene groin area or like groinal zone. They used to get a lovely little breeze right in the knackers in the summer. Oh, I used to buy more of them. I don't have the original pair because that's what I was wearing when I was when I crashed and they were cut off me. They always forget. Every summer I'm like, oh, my balls are well sweaty, and then I'm like, oh, I should buy more of those jeans, and then I forget. Yep, I'm gonna put that on YouTube. Fuck it. Listen to me regale you with tales of my sweaty balls. Although to be fair, quite a pleasant temperature right now. Not too hot. This mesh jacket though, ooh, does the biz. I have got like a hoodie, riding like an armoured hoodie as well, but when you start getting up some speed with a hoodie, I tend to find like if the hood fills with air, it starts dragging on your neck. I know I gave you all the time in the world, you didn't take it. It starts like pulling on your neck while you're trying to. Comes, I don't know, pretty uncomfortable I think. Wind's picking up though, but this mesh jacket I bought in January. Why I bought a mesh jacket in like, I think it was like January, February. I bought it basically when it was like, there's no way I was wearing this when I bought it at all. I sort of bought it in prep, getting a bit giddy for the summer days. Summer nights, drifting away. Yeah, I don't know the words to that song either, but oh, I love it. I never actually had a mesh jacket before. Like I said, I've just used like the hoodie, the almond hoodie, or just got used to the sweltering heat of my biker gear. Open up the little vent and like removing the lining and assuming jobs are good. Now I'm pretty sure the slide resistance in this is not going to be anywhere near as good as my RSD jacket or my leather jacket. But what I'm starting to figure out with it when it comes to like motorbike gear is like sometimes you just accept the risk for the sake of being comfortable. Like the balance of being wrapped up like, you know, the Michelin Man on the bike, super safe, but being absolutely uncomfortable in all weathers and unable to move properly, to the old Jigsaw Squid flip-flops, shorts and a t-shirt, so I can maintain an acceptable risk to yourself, which I suppose would just be where all the gear you feel is appropriate, all the gear all the time. It just can't be done without accepting some level of, personally, unless you've got money to burn. I've seen some of those clothing reviews, wanker, and like £1,000 for a jacket. No, you're off your meds, mate. I ain't paying that. If £100 jacket can have the same level of whatchamacallit, safety, then I've got no idea why you'd pay massive amounts more for barely any kind of noticeable difference. I don't think that Volvo liked what I just did, but I find it hard to give a shit. Ooh, we're curbing it. No, you're not curbing it, are you? Look how far it got him! Doggy! I do feel sometimes though, like the kind of like stuttery fueling issues tend to disappear the longer I've been on the bike. So I don't know whether it just might be like a heat thing, especially when I'm like, you know, riding to work, you know, in the dead of winter. Sparrows fart in the morning. Still, it can't hurt, given the old fuel system. A bit of a how's your father? Lion, like a lion. No, got that wrong. I don't like this Honda. This curve, this odd relationship with the speed limit is confusing me. Blech. Look how far it got me. Go down to 26 miles an hour for the 40 mile an hour camera. You, sir, own a Range Rover. Enough said. Sick burn. Hiya! What the fuck are you doing? I'm a good driver. Oh, you're going on the shit list. Sorry, mate. Didn't realise you were right. Trying to indicate there. Could you squeeze up? Too hot. Ooh, there you go. Loads of room. Loads of room. Because I'm at the front where I belong. Sexy. A lot of grey tashes out, that's for sure. Chestnuts are roasted on an open heat sink, that's for sure. Yes, mate! People who put the hazards on just to stop in the middle of the road and then just start waving people past. You're a wanker.